When you're feeling stressed by the demands of everyday life and feel the need to get away, where do you go? If your instinct is to head outdoors, you're on the right track. Spending time by yourself is especially restorative when your solitude takes place in nature. It has a therapeutic effect, relieves stress and restores attention. Alone time in nature can have a calming effect on the mind because it occurs in beautiful, natural and inspirational settings. Nature also provides challenges that spur individuals to creative problem solving and increased self-confidence. Perhaps this is because nature has a set of qualities that end up being well suited to our nervous systems. Environmental psychologist Stephen Kaplan noted that being in nature, away from the sounds and sights of modern life, creates a sensation that he called soft fascination, a state where we feel simultaneously transported, calm, and buoyant. You may have felt something similar when gazing at a particularly gorgeous sunset, walking alone in the beach, or pausing midway through a hike up a forest trail to gaze at the view below. Ultimately, each person will have a different ideal balance between how much time they spend alone and with others, but nobody is going to be optimally served by doing only one or the other, he said. Above all, the most important step in being able to reap the benefits of time alone is simple, Dr. Nguyen said. Take the opportunity to say, this is the time where I can give something to myself, and just endorse that, in this moment, you are your first choice. Why it's good to spend time alone. An online survey called the REST test showed that the majority of activities people defined as most restful are things that are done solo. Despite the social stigma and apprehension about spending time alone, it's something our bodies crave. Similar to how loneliness describes being alone and wanting company, loneliness can be used to describe the natural desire for solitude, Dr. Kaplan said. Since we're not used to labeling that feeling, it can easily be confused for, and feed into, other feelings like anxiety, exhaustion and stress, especially since, we might not know that time alone is what we need to make ourselves feel better, Dr. Kaplan added. Enjoying the benefits of time alone isn't a question of being an introvert or extrovert, the experts said. More consistently, people who value solitude and who tend not to ignore their own desires in the pursuit of pleasing others will find time alone more enjoyable. The freedom of not having to follow the lead of others, with no pressure to do anything, no pressure to talk to anyone, no obligation to make plans with people, is a great way to process and decompress, even for highly social individuals. It also helps us discover new interests and ideas without having to worry about the opinions of others. One study even showed that teens are less self-conscious when they're alone. Cultivating this sense of being alone and making the choice to be alone can help you to develop who you are, your sense of self, and what your true interests are. Knowing oneself makes it easier to find other people who share your passions, and can improve your empathy. It can also help you re-evaluate, filler, friendships, relationships you maintain because you'd rather do anything on a Friday night besides staying at home by yourself, even at the cost of spending time with people whose company you don't enjoy.